morning, Vicky here with you. Wow, that was quite an intro. So today I just finished a card making session and I had a bunch of scrap on my desk, so I've added some more because why not? And I decided to pull out these embellishments, which I don't remember if they were gifted to me or they were part of my stash, but it's time for me to use them. And I thought, why not use them now, especially since I'm planning a huge release of my new things on Etsy, and I'm gonna need a bunch of miscellaneous cards for thank yous, and I thought these would be perfect for it and a great way to use all my paper scraps. So we'll start the timer and get going with making as many possible cards as, you know, as making as many cards as possible. These are all scraps of white paper that I thought could be used for the middle part. And then I have like this here, which is already like super pretty, so could be used on top of a purple. Like for example this, if I cut this into two, then I could put that on top and then put the embellishment on. That would work. So I made a huge card making session similar to this a little while back, and I've used a lot of those. So whenever I sell my vintage items as well as my crafty stuff, I always send a little handmade note, and it's just perfect. And I like that they're small because of the fact that I don't want to add weight to the package, because I always charge just the right weight for the item. And obviously if I add weight because of a card, that would not be a good idea. So I try to be mindful of this. Okay, so we got these, and we got one last little piece. So we'll glue this down. Also got my bling close by in case I feel like I need it. I wonder if these are the same size as this or if they're smaller than this. Maybe I should, they're a tiny bit smaller. So maybe I can use the hole puncher to make some holes to put on top of this to add one extra little layer, just to make it more fun. So do I have, I don't like that here. No. This, however, would be cool. Is it the right size for this? Yes. So let's use that. So this is a creative memory punch that I've had forever. It's one of my most used punch, actually. Love these circles. So then I'll just put the circle right in smack in the middle, and then we can decide which of the embellishment is going to go on top. Okay, so there's a few. I like that one, Brilliant Ideas. Now, I don't know why it's doing that. Is it supposed to stick, or I'm supposed to glue something on it? Not clear to me. Is it a sticky background or not? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so I should just peel them off. Whoops, I'm putting it upside down. That's not brilliant. It says Brilliant Ideas, but it wasn't too brilliant on my part. Okay, so one little card done. Like this one. Love life. And here we go. Pretty, two little pretty ones. Oh, I didn't put the white inside though. So I really do need to put something white inside, because otherwise I won't be able to write the note. So, and these were scraps of a project I made a while ago. I think I had cut out, whoops, some card base, and these were the leftovers. And then once everything's done and I finish a card making session, I'll just stamp the back with my stamp and call it done. Okay, so those two are done. Yay! Okay, now I could use this piece here. That would make quite a big card. But if I make it, have to, like, I'll try it. I'll see if it's too small. And oh yeah, it fits. Okay, so that's good. Then I could put maybe this little piece on top, because I do want to use this up. And then I can let go of this and just put that on top here. And maybe use this one, this bird. It's great using up the stash that you've got. Okay, in this case, I'm thinking that it needs another little something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 at the top and 5 at the bottom. And I'm using up a little leftover bling from a previous project. So that's good too. And then we can use this here. I can divide this into 2 pieces, let's say. And so one here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You were probably yelling at me, telling me that I was doing it wrong. So here we go. We'll make this one then. So what about using this leftover piece? Let's put this one down right away. And let me think which one I want to use. I think this one is the best one for this. Can I actually use up all of these stickers? Guess it's gonna depend if I can actually remove the backing. That would help. So here's that one. And then what do I have? Have this here. Which I guess use this way. And if I cut it into two, can I actually do something with it? Hopefully, yes. Yes, it's still gonna cut. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna cut 2 pieces for the inside. And just glue the inside here. Have this tiny piece, which I'm thinking might be cool with this. Oh boy, borderline. Like really borderline. My card is crooked, so that's not helping. So I'm gonna cut the bottom here. Try to cut it more straight. Tiny bit. Okay, so what I'm thinking, I could use this here. Could divide it into 2 pieces and use it that way. Actually has a back that I could have used as well, but I think I prefer just this little piece. Kind of want to use this because of the fact that otherwise I'm going to have to throw it away. Because I don't want to keep scraps that are that small. But it was in the previous card making session, so still lying on my desk. And I might as well just use it. And then I can do the same with this. And let's see. I like the gutsy lady. Now I'm gonna have to give this to a woman who purchases something, but it's the right color to go with the little base. And this as well, something better. Making quite a big progress, so that's amazing. Ugh. And here we go. Have this piece, which is already a good size, so I don't need to cut that one down. And I'm thinking I could use a little bit of paper. I'll just a little bit of it like that. And I'm seeing the image at the corner of my eye that I want to use with this. So I'm thinking this lady here would be a good fit with this vintage look. And just need to have some part for the inside. Just cut a bunch so that I'm ready for other cards. Still have 14 minutes, so that's pretty amazing. And here we go. And what else? Have this here. It's very tiny, but I could layer this on top or this one on top. Depending what I want to use it with. That could be pretty. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. I could, one I forget who it was, but somebody had mentioned that I could sell these in my Etsy store as little gift cards. I'd be very curious to know if this is something that would be interesting for you guys. I don't want to create listings in my Etsy store that nobody's interested in, so if you could just let me know. Because if it is, then I would make some happily, and could even include some of my scraps with it so that you get an added little something. Okay, I'm going to use these little pieces because why not? Put it at the bottom. Whoops, that's not the way I wanted it. I wanted it in the middle so that I could use this little piece at the very top. Here. This way. Remove the little pencil mark. And then taking the thank you, and I've got an empty sheet which I'm going to keep because I use these for the flowers that I make. And I was just going to put that on the inside. That's very cool. And what you just saw was a little piece of magic eraser. Because sometimes they need a little bit of extra cleaning. Okay, so then we could use, I have this here, which has been in my stash for a while. It's going to be a little bit bigger card, but I feel like I wouldn't be able to really remove the excess without it looking weird. Okay, so then could use this here. And on this one I could actually put a bigger piece, so let's do that. Might as well cut the other ones ahead. And I should have put it on the other side so I wouldn't have had to erase the pencil mark, but forgot to look at that. Okay, so then I have this piece here, which is pretty much the same type of color as that, which would be really awesome together. And see another little piece. It's the same. Well, I could put it that way. Okay, so let's cut this down. And then I can cut that one down. Oh, and I could use the other side as well. Because it's shiny and pretty. So let me do that. So I'll do that one on this side. Whoops. And add that. And then I can put this here. Like so. I could actually put this like that, maybe. Or I could have put it on top, and I'll put it here. And then kind of like that one. And voila, my little pieces are getting smaller, which is good. Then I have that here, and what else? This one here, which is just pretty much the right size to do a little card. And I could use the rest of my little blue papers. So that would be cool. I've got a ton of little blue pieces here. I do have this, which I could put in the middle there. just like so. Because the painty papers I always keep like everything, every little bit. No, just like that. Go with that one. Here we go. And then I have this piece. I could use this on. Actually use that piece first. And then put a bit of this. It's the best way to clean up, honestly. This way I get to use up the stuff and it doesn't stay in my stash, and it's just a perfect way of cleaning up whatever. Because all of those little bits and pieces, a lot of them were on my desk and I would have had to put them away, and now I don't have to. So a very good process. And I'm always down for a good cleaning process. I wonder if I had I forgot to put the inside on that one. And I have to check all the other ones because I'm not sure if I put them in all of them now that I'm thinking about it. I think I did, but I'll just check, because once I've put them in my stash of cards to use for Etsy sales, then I don't want to have to go and hunt for other pieces. Why not? Here we go. And that can go so. And then I'll put that one. Got 2 minutes left. And voila. Got a feeling I'll finish off the session because I'll finish off the pile of embellishments because we're almost through all of them, and it feels a bit silly to put them away when there's almost none left on the sheets, especially if I can use them. Could this one be used? Yeah, it could. So I'll cut that one as well and not use it as a base. And have these little pieces. I could put like that. And I put like a little piece, thinking just to kind of frame it. A little piece here, little piece at the bottom. Oops. So, and then put that on top of it. So it adds an extra little layer. And then I could put that, or I could put this on top. I have a smaller piece. Where did my big scissors go? Really using up all the little bits. Here we go. And then we put that one. I'm going to use this here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 after this one. So not many. We did empty out the other sheet as well, so it's pretty cool. And voila. And I could do the same type of thing here. Or I could use something like that. Yeah, that'd be pretty. I need another piece of white on the inside. I have this orange, which I could use for one card. An idea. I have some envelopes that are all white that I got from work, and obviously there's no background on them, so I'm not going to use the inside, but I could use the inside for this. Nobody's going to know except you guys. And this way I get to recycle those envelopes, which seems a waste if I don't. Okay, perfect. So that's going to be awesome. Here we go. And then I can choose, put that one on there. And voila. Then we've got this here, this piece, which is already white on the inside. So this one, I guess I won't need to put a white inside. Save one step. Oops. And that one would be very pretty on top. And I've got this here. I could use that. Here we go. Put this on top of here. And got another fast little card. Okay, and then I want some pink, and I know I have some pink scraps in here. I must have. It's almost impossible that I don't have pink cardstock. I know I use a lot of it though, but that's pinkish. So is this, and so is that. And I'm going to use this one. So we need 4, so that's perfect. So this one could use this piece of paper on top. And then cut the envelope. Do I need to cut it a lot, or just a tiny little bit? Obviously need to use the right side because the other side has some writing on it. Okay, so here we go, and then I can use this one. If I can lift it up. Here we go. And okay, so I've got 2 pieces here, and so I need another one. And I can use leave the rest in my my bin for if I ever when I do another session of cards like this, because as I said, I really like the personalized little touches like that of sending an actual handmade card with all the orders. I could get them made, but it seems like a nicer little something to have a handwritten note. So, and it's a great way for me to use my scraps. Therefore, I don't see this as something that I will stop doing. And I think it's also a good way to show, especially because there's might be some new viewers that are new to craft material and things to craft, but you really don't. So it might be a good thing for them to see that all the little bits can be used up. I think I'm just gonna use that one as is because I don't see what else I can add that's gonna be okay with whatever I put on top of this. So we've got that one, and we've got two last ones. Which I think I'm just gonna use a bit of this paper. It's gonna be perfect for it. And here we go. And whoa! So put this on here, and then the last one. And we've got another sheet done, which I'm also going to keep because I love recycling those. And voila! Pretty cool, right? And these little pieces are actually gonna go in the bin because they're too small, and I already have so much scrap that I would prefer not to add, you know, the tiny little pieces when I'm down to those. So yeah, so we still have quite a lot of scraps that I could use. As I said, I'll be making more of these for sure at one point because I want to use them for my Etsy store, and thankfully I am making sales, so that's a good thing. So here we go, and let me know if I made a stack of these for sale for you guys to use as little gift tags, if it would be interesting for you to purchase, and if so, then I might make some and give them with some of my scraps or some of my bling or whatever. Wow, how many did we make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20! 20! So that's a pretty good card making session. Hope you've enjoyed this. It's been a long video, I'm sure, and I love you guys, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.